Cool. We are alive. Okay. Man, I don't know if I'll stay on top of chat. I'll probably end the stream when Genboy starts streaming. Zach kills me. That's great. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah. Step by step. Can I really call myself an anime mashup person if I don't have the full new game a cappella library? Step by step. Step by step up. Oh, what on earth? Oh, it's because there's a period and like comma and all that. Is that really how it is? 01, step by step up. Documents already exists, yes? Do I already have this a cappella? Step by step up. Oh my gosh, I already have this a cappella. Oh, that's loud. Yikes. Oh yeah, right. So weird that the intro is completely different. I think that's why I didn't use this one. Yeah, I'll still try. Actually, now that we know we already have the files, I'm not going to bother with that. Who's here? Hey, what's up, Denver DeVita? How's it going? This isn't going to be a very eventful stream. I'm just mixing music and experimenting with different sounds. But thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. I'm curious, Denver. I haven't. I've never seen your channel name before. Are you? Where are you from? Like, how did you find this channel? I'm always curious where people come from when it comes to like finding these channels. Oh my gosh, I had the step-by-step a cappella since 2017. It is now 2019. Holy. Don't remember? Nice. Solid. Thanks for joining me on this stream. Yeah, this is going to be really uneventful. It's just, I'm just going to be trying to find new music to mix with. Talking with some friends. He uploaded the ending, and if anyone wants them, yeah, so has might get it from there. No worries, John. This is it's gonna be a chill stream. I might as well have some like music in the background. Ooh, a little bit of lag. I caught of instrument. Oh, do I have the instrumental? There it is. Let's see what's going on in Hikari. sucks. I can't download any music from the car anymore. It's need like a membership or some shit. What is the background music's name? The background music's name is Bokura no Aikotoba. Let me type it out for you. Bokura no Aikotoba. It's the Sergeant Frog ending theme. It's ending number 13. Bokura no Aikotoba. And I'll just put Sergeant Frog. Actually, I think it's ending 13. Frog ending 13. Try that. Instrumental is lovely. It's really chill too. No problem, Denver. Actually, might as well just drop my name there. This is HTTP. So we have step by step up. I extracted an acapella earlier today is for Nanan Biori's season 2 ending theme, and I couldn't find anything for it to go with. This acapella is a little bit dirty and really clippy and staticky. And the harmonizing vocals make it so much more difficult to mix with. That's almost a challenge. Actually, I'm wondering, can I... Okay, I have a feeling that's taking up a lot of my computing space. Let me see. Can I close the dashboard? Oh, okay, so I close the dashboard and I keep the chat on. That's great. What was I gonna do? Oh, right, I was gonna go through the search. Top anime opening 2015. If someone were to ask, you know, where do you find your anime music from? I literally go to these like top 100 lists and literally just like grind the shit out of listening to all this music and seeing which ones I remember. Because truth be told, I don't watch a lot of anime. Actually, you know, now that I have some time, I might get back into it. If I can get back into watching anime, maybe I'll find more inspiration to mix the music. But other than that, not so much. I'll be back for a quick moment. I'll just leave some music playing in the background. Denver, how's your weekend been so far? Having a good weekend? Chilling? Doing whatever? Well, that's if you're still here. I really can't tell if the volume's too loud on the listener's end. Password 1. What? What are you referring to, John? Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing a Flyers mashup, but I feel like it's been already beaten to death. It's a bit loud? Okay. There you go. That should be better for everyone. Whenever it comes to listening to vocals I want to mix with, because it's very rare that I'll mix with anime music as the instrumental. When it comes to vocals, I'm looking for a certain kind of like pattern or sequence of like notes that'll really resonate. That'll really kind of give whatever I'm mixing more of a memorable feel to it. And I'm not a big fan of Japanese male vocals either, so. I've never heard this anime before. Let's see. Naruto. Song's nice, but I don't feel like it sticks. Niseko's already been done a lot. I'm trying to go into like, I don't know, I want to mix with the song that people are like, oh yeah, I remember that anime, and they'll have like fond memories of it. Stick, that's what I'm saying. Huh. Actually, this song is not bad. Harumodoki. Harumodoki instrumental. Okay. Origaru was a weird anime. On one hand, I want to see where it goes. On the other hand, I really don't care where it goes. They left it off on a cliffhanger, so I guess I kind of wanted to see what happens next, but at the same time, I know it's just going to be the same shit. There was one really funny moment, though. And it's like the orange hair girl. Oh my god, Nya has a section just straight up called FAP. That's amazing. I never booked this. I'm not gonna click it, but I never noticed it just has a section called FAP. Oh my god. Lossy audio, lossless audio. Is there an instrumental? And there is an instrumental. 429 megabytes. Let's see if I can find one that's less. Okay, there we go. 118. Flax. I'm not a fan of FLAC format. I would much rather have everything in WAV. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is. I think FLAC is a lot more like, it saves a lot more memory. Hey, what's up, TLH? Thanks for the heads up on the FAP section. I mean, John, if you're into that, I am A-okay with you and support you to an extent where it is acceptable for you to openly talk about your preferences in the pornographic arts. Congratulations, you've heard the longest sentence in the world. What's up? What's up, guys? You having a good weekend? I'm having a good weekend. I was gonna have dinner with some friends tomorrow. We were gonna go to a nice restaurant, but then one of them bailed, so you know it has to be a squad thing. Everyone needs to squad up on it. The restaurant we're going to is what do you call it? You know how there's like different senses? There's like sweet, sour, bitter, and salty. This one place it specializes in umami, which is umami is like the awakened fifth scent or something like that, and that food makes the food just so much better. You aced your exams. Good. What subjects do you have? Was it like math? Was it the languages? What? Oh, like what? You aced your exams. What exams, like what subject of the exam did you have? Math and physics. Math and physics. Solid. Physics was fun. It was fun when it made sense. Math, I always hated math. I was good at it because I grinded the hell out of math, but you know, at the end it didn't really help me that much. You hate them both. That's what I'm saying. I don't blame you at all. Yo, TLH, when I say like slice of life anime, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Like, what's the first show that comes to mind? This is such a great song right here, but I never found a combination for that, and I have the acapella and everything. I was talking with my friend, who's a musician, and I was talking with him about my situation, about like when is it right to drop a musical idea, because with him, he exists in the realm of arranging and doing that kind of stuff. So he's taking existing songs and kind of adding his own spin to it, and he's a pianist, and he also plays the baritone. Which is similar to that of a tuba, but it's more of a kind of a whole, warm, brown sound. I can't really explain it any other way. Anyways, I asked him, when is it right to abandon a musical idea? And he says, like, if you think you're gonna abandon it, play with it more, and then like see how you really feel. And if you find that you're not going in the direction that you want to go, and you've exhausted all of your options, then that's when you abandon it. Daily life of high school boys. Man. Friggin' the ending theme gives me so much life. I think the ending theme is the cleanest acapella I've ever extracted. Like, listen how clean this is. Like, absolutely, like, flawless acapella extraction. Okay, wait. I just wanted to get to the good part. Here's the good part. That's the best. Love that. That's like the best part of the song right there. I don't think I'd ever mix One Piece or... Oh, so I was talking with him about my like issue when it comes to like being very picky when it comes to music, and he says embrace like a more open mind, because he says that from the discussions with me that I seem to have a one-track mind as to how a mashup is to sound or how it's supposed to be put together or the kind of music that's to be mixed. And he says try to open your mind a little more. So at this point I'm looking into more, just being a lot more open in the songs that I'm choosing. Though it doesn't seem like it right now, but I don't feel like I'd want us to do a rock mashup. There was a combination that I swung to the Discord earlier. It was Red Hot Chili Peppers, Can't Stop, and Don't Say Lazy. Yeah, because like these songs go so well together. You heard your new remake? No, I don't think so. I wouldn't mind hearing it though. You can swing it. So here was a combination that I think is really good and would have definitely been upload worthy immediately 3 years ago. But I still think that someone like MDon could put something together with this. Oh, wait. That's not so easy. Perfectly in key, and then watch how the chorus resolves. It's very satisfying. If I had an acapella of this would probably work really well. Where's the bass? Not a lot. I don't know where it would be. Listen to that chorus. See, like that literally resolves perfectly. Like you could not resolve that a cappella to the instrumental any better than that. That's like absolutely like perfect. So my kind of like way to tell, like if I have an original song but I don't have an a cappella, I drop the lows all the way down, I drop the mids a little up, just so I kind of get like a really like lame kind of, just so I can see what the voice is doing compared to the instrumental. Hey West, how did you get interested in making mashups? Oh, that's a long story, but I'll tell you soon. TLH, this is a kind of in key with Welcome to the Black Parade. Right, who's West Kanye? So West Mashups is actually a collaborative mashup channel. It's shared with 8 other people, so 9 people total, including myself. And we all have different kind of like backgrounds when it comes to mixing music. Like this, we treat this YouTube channel as a way of just throwing around ideas or just making silly videos that wouldn't really make it to our main channel, but we think, you know, could be seen by the dedicated few who follow us. So I'm HBJ. I have a YouTube channel elsewhere, and I focus on anime mashups. I got my start in mashups when I liked this girl in high school, and I put 2 songs together with the hopes that I would one day show her, and I didn't end up showing her. And 8 years later, here I am. What, 8 years? 7 years? Maybe it was like, yeah, I think 8 years now. Yeah, back in high school. Yeah, I don't know. We loosely we call ourselves a mashup channel, but really this is just an all-purpose kind of shoot the shits channel. West is coming 2020. Yeah, but like West Mashups is yeah, it's just because West Mashups is just a tight-knit group of friends, and we just upload whatever the hell we want on it. Let's listen to TLH Whoville remake. All right. Is this already uploaded? Also, I sent you the thing, see if you can mesh with it if you want. Sure. I'll be more open. Oh, you uploaded it entirely. You got some nice chords going on. Those are some nice chords. This is interesting in that it kind of implies like an irregular time signature when 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2. That's pretty cool. As a result, that will make it very difficult to mix with. Ah, some nice little percussion there. I had no idea you released this.
Run it, run it, run it, run it.
That's kind of neat. Like a little vocal sample. He has in good taste. 3/6. You think it's in 3/6? 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Oh yeah, you're right. It's in 3/6. Yeah, you're right. It's a 3 count. I interpreted it as a 6 count. Yeah. I mean, it's like the same thing, but a little bit different. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Yeah. This is nice. The way you mastered it is well done. I appreciate the work that went into that. You work on it with 120 beats per minute, which is 4/4. Oh, there's a way to change your FL Snap settings. You can actually like go in if you go into FL Studio. Because if you're working in a 3/4 or a 3/6 or something, you can go into FL Studio and make it so that the bars make a little more sense. So it's not like you're working off of a 4/4 like what I have right now. What you do is you go to Options, you go to General Settings, you go to File. Sorry, you go to. That's odd. Where is it? Okay, nope, that's not it. You go to project settings. Wait, project general settings. There we go. And then you can go to time division. Oh, you know already? Okay, all right. Well, I'll stop right now. Yeah, like I wouldn't want to mix music like this. It's too. Like it's too rockish. I'd much rather stay away from rock music. But 120 let me do stuff off beat, percussion's easier. I see. Oh, this was such a fantastic opening. Easily in my top 10. This opening is fantastic. Actually, there's so many Canaboon songs that are so amazing. There's Talking, there's Silhouette. Well, those are the only 2 I know. But man, if only they had an instrumental to this. Oh, it's Fana. Wonder Stella. 160 beats per minute. It'd be difficult to kind of mix with. I felt like 160. Oh, Ophelia Saga. They did the opening to Mental Choices. Every anime OSTs have instrumental, you just need to look for it. A lot of them do, but not a lot of them, but there's some that don't. Some are a lot harder to find than others, but a lot of them do have it. But Canaboon, I know for sure there's no instrumental for Silhouette or Talking. Oh. I never watched Gate. I know Roto Loto had some mashups with Gate. Ooh, this is kind of nice. Kind of nice. want to choose an anime that like everyone will like know, and it's like, oh yeah, that anime. Like that's what I'm talking about. Oh, Gangsta, that was a great opening. Gay was junk. Hey, what's up, Pop Music Killer? Never watched it. It had an interesting premise, but I couldn't get past the first episode because I wasn't that interested in it. TLH didn't finish it either. I see. Oh, Chinese? What? That's wild. Oh, let's see. This song is nice. A little bit low energy though. One thing is that I shouldn't be shutting myself off from a lot of this music, but at the same time, it's not the music that I fully resonate with. Unless I can like find a combination that'll make me really like it. But I have never had any luck with that in the past. That's your favorite, the Brand New World one. Which one is it? Brand New World? Brand New World. Where's that? Which one is it? Oh, 11. Oh, asterisk. Yeah. There's some openings that like really resonate with us because of our like connection with the ending is awesome. Okay, well let's try that. Oh wait, what's the anime called again? Yeah, I don't think I'd mix with that, but Waiting for the Rain. Whoa, YouTube just going back to the old kind of layout, eh? Oh, this is lovely. Oh. Imagine a drum and bass remix of this. Key changes everywhere, eh? This is lovely. I'm gonna download it just for me to listen to. Oh, key change. Just to make a future bass remix with it, I'm gonna go for it. It looks like there's a lot of room to play with it. Oh, the toms. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. This sounds great. Oh, key change. You weren't kidding with the key changes. That is nice. I'm gonna... Wow, imagine trying to mix with that, with all the key changes. Gakusen Toshi asterisk ED. Lossless audio. Oh wait, no, this is a cappella version. What on earth? Okay, no, that's not it. I'm looking for... What was the song called again? Waiting for the rain. Waiting for the rain. Lossy audio. That's not... waiting for the rain. Yeah, if I could do some like nice D&B to it. No. Okay. But thank you for that song. I will remember it because that's quite lovely. That's the first 12 episodes ending. Ah. Pro tip: don't mix with the Kino with Bless 4 because they'll copyright the crap out of your song. Brave Shine. Brave Shine is definitely a banger if I ever heard one. I went to a convention panel where, yeah, UMG, that's what I'm saying. I went to a convention panel where they analyzed the music theory behind the song Brave Shine by Amir, and it's like, oh, it's beautiful. Okay, you know, I'm really trying to find a song that sounds like the Kawaii Complex opening. Like, I want to have some kind of vocals that are similar to that. Just being very uplifting, not too chorusy. And when I say chorusy, I'm talking like Idol Master, where all the girls are singing at the same time kind of stuff. Because when you have vocals like that, it really occupies a large range of the spectral frequency. And the instrumental becomes more of just a backing rather than equally appreciated with the vocals as well. So that's kind of why I don't mix Love Live or Idol Master. It's because whenever it comes to vocals, the vocals are the priority, because it's a very personality and character and singer driven song. Like, whenever they do have a song, it's very people driven. I think that if I were to do a mashup, I would want to have it more balanced in appreciation of instrumental and a cappella. I would love to make this a mashup, like, and just go full steam ahead with a collab on this. But the issue, like, I even talked to my music friend. I showed him this this combination, and he said, like, you know, it all checks out, and it does bring that energy that I'm looking for from the parameters that I've like established for the collab mashup. But the thing is that there's one part of the song that I have no idea how to figure out, and if I could somehow figure it out, I'd probably bring this to Uploadworthy and make this the collab with Shoopvex. But at this time I have no idea. But essentially it sounds pretty good, but this is one part of the song I have no idea what to do. See, it fits very nicely. And the build-up works really well too. The chords are almost identical to the original Kawaii Complex opening. See, it's a very satisfying chorus. This is the part I have no idea. Like, there's this one part, like, the chorus goes immediately. Thanks, Danver. If I can find a way how to like resolve this part right here, I will bring this to upload worthy. By the way, Danver, yeah, it's kind of funny that you find West mashups first, because a lot of us have other channels that we focus on. Like my main channel is Hand Broad Jeans, and I share it with other content creators who take mashups fairly seriously, which is yeah, I don't know, I just kind of find it funny that you're here. You don't hear anything. Oh, okay, now here's the thing though. Now this part right here, this part right here. Now, there are different ways that this can be handled. And I've tried playing this part over other parts of the instrumental, and I've never found a part in the instrumental that actually jives with this part. John, yeah, seriously. That jives with this part. And there are two options. Well, the two most viable options are the first, which is to extend the drop and have it extend for another 16 counts. So essentially it would sound like this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See, like, I could extend this drop for 16 more counts. The thing, though, is that this instrumental is set up in a way where in 32 counts the drop wants to get the hell out of there. That's why it hard cuts to this part like that. Like there's a reason why it does that. It's because you want to give the ear some breathing space, and if you give the ear like 48 counts instead of a 32 count, you're giving it a 48 count, then it kind of burns onto the ear. Now there are other things that's going on with this acapella. Oh, excuse me. There are other things that are going on with this acapella, and first off, music theory wise, the backing vocals is doing some very interesting chord stuff. Now I can resolve this in Melodyne, so it's not too bad. The issue I have is just the amount of drop here, because it's just very, you know, it's very blocky. The 48 counts of that. So just put that into perspective again. I'm just going to play this one more time, and we're just going to like listen to what it would sound like. Hold on. So here's the drop of 48 counts. See, it's very exhausting. In the original Kawaii Complex opening, they actually do a change, so they actually bring back the melody progression from the intro and have some instruments from the original chorus trail off into that, so that's how they can resolve it. See, you have an idea, but it's still about extending the drop. Yeah, so okay, so that's one option. Another option is I could actually bring in the melody from the Kawaii Complex opening, essentially, and have it kind of loop. Okay, so if I loop this like 8 counts, let's just loop this for 8. Okay, so that to kind of change it up, I can go. So that's one option to treat that extension, is to include that piano melody. Mind you, I'd do it with my own instrumentation, but to include that would change things up. But then again, I don't. It's still very. The ear burn is quite real on that. So that's option 1. Option 2 is to cut the chorus short. So essentially, it would be like this. Essentially be like this. And then just end it like that. Now, there are 2 reasons why there's a reason why I wouldn't want to end it like that. Number 1 is that a lot of people, given the context of this song, know this song and expect this immediately after. So contextually, they're going to expect this part of the vocal right there. If I put a filter effect onto that so that it's like, you know that there's going to be a change, it prepares the listener that, oh, we're not going to be playing that part. The thing, like, context is really important. When I made Color Washed with the Mitsubishi Colors acapella, not a lot of people knew the acapella. So as a result, I was able to chop out 16 counts of a verse of it, which is the pre-chorus, and I was able to cut that out, and no one ever called me out on that. This song, however, it would be a lot more noticeable. But anyways, like, that's the one thing. And the good part about if I cut it here is that I would be, like, if you look at it in terms of Japanese lyrics, it actually makes sense to cut it off here. Because the sentence actually completes. Despite what the melody is wanting you to believe, these are actually 2 sentences. They don't just have a long run-on sentence. See, like this. See, like that's the beginning of another sentence. The next sentence, like, I could actually cut it out here, and then literally just cut it there, and it would still make sense in Japanese. So that's one thing. When it comes to, like, making anime mashups, I'm very aware of, like, I have to make sure that the lyrics still make sense. In some instances, Naki will take a different approach. Like Naki Naiko, what he'll do is that he'll chop around sentences, but at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense in Japanese, but it works musically. But I don't want to have to make those compromises, and that's why I spend so much time on finding the combination. So there is, like, out of all the combinations that I've explored in the past, like, 6 or 7 months, this one has stood out the most. And it's just because it brings energy, it has the melody to it, and it has a song that everyone knows, and it brings that energy. So if I can find a way to resolve this gracefully, I'll probably make this the collab, but I have no idea how to actually, like, solve that. And in terms of, like, musical knowledge and how to resolve that, I don't think Shoop would know either. If I were to show him something to be like, hey, this is what I want to collab with, it has to be really good from the get-go. So that's the kind of dilemma I'm having right now. See, it sounds fine. And then when the drum part comes in, it's absolutely lovely. I'm just gonna wait till you make it. Then I can make one up. Then I can one up you. Well, I mean, like, I don't know how to resolve that part. If I can resolve that part, I'd fight. Like, just the ear burn on that. Just 48 counts, and it's all because of this little trail off at the end. I mean, if you wanna like come toe to toe with me on a mashup, feel free, and I will give you my all. I may not be a producer, but when it comes to mashups, I'm confident in my abilities. Okay, and there's also a nice little part that that I could resolve. Actually, you know, I have a project file of what I was like messing with. If I were to make this mashup, it would simply just be called Ritsu, or Ritsu's Mind, a mashup duel. Yeah, it's like an Annie mashup that Gun used to be, that Gun used to pitch. I mean, if anyone wants to challenge me, just give me the source material and I'll make it work. Like, I'm fascinated with the concept of forcing combinations, but when it comes to main channel stuff, I really wouldn't want to force a combination, no matter how, like my Cena chord track was forced as all hell, and you know, there's only so, the quality can only get so good if you force a combination. But for mashups, I think for the approach that I have, it needs to be like, it has to snap right away. And this mashup combination in particular, I really liked it from the start. As soon as I found the combination, I got a little teary-eyed and I said, like, this is the one. But, you know, I don't know if it's really worth it or how to, like, fix that. So here was me taking a stab at it. I did some really weird thing just to experiment with it. I don't know, I was bored. So I literally take the vocals and I make a chord out of it. This is going to sound really weird, but, you know, just bear with me here. Yeah, just make that into a chord. Kind of weird, but you know. Mainstream DJs usually force mashups a lot. And here's the thing though, when it comes to Western music, it's so incredibly easy to make a mashup with Western music. Like, it is, when you go between like Western music and Eastern music, working with Western music is at a difficulty scale, I'd say maybe a 2. For like Japanese music to mix with Western instrumentals, I say that goes to like an 8 or a 9. And this is me from years of mixing both kinds of music. Like, oh gosh. So that's kind of what I had here. A G, E flat, and an E flat to kind of like, actually I probably could have like 1 through 5 this shit. Hold on. But you know what, let's try to 1 through 5 this shit. See. Just hold on, just take that. Move that a bit over, drop it a bit. There you go. Actually, that's not really a 1 through 5. That's more like a inverted, just looking ass. Like they play a popular song and then they try to somehow mix that with a buildup of a drop with completely different key. Yeah, there are different ways that DJs kind of handle it. A lot of DJs don't know the music theory behind it, and they rely purely on their ears, which, mind you, they can do it, but sometimes you just need to like take the L and just have a combination. Like when it comes to mixing songs with different keys, especially in a DJ set, what I would generally do is I'd find a way to take the best parts of each song, and in a part where there's no key, or if I can use a certain note as the pivot note for a different chord, then I'll do that. But it's not very often. Like it's very easy to make like a normal person mashup. What's that song? Shut Up and Dance. Very easy to make. See, like, you could literally, like, if I wanted to make a, like, I could literally just take new rules. A minor, very easy, only white keys. 115 beats per minute. What's this one? That's also that.
Kicking out at one. Don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in, you have to kick him out again. 3, don't
I see, like, that worked.
Don't be myself. 1, don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in, you have to kick him out again. 3, don't be his friend, you know you're gonna wake up in his bed.
See, it's like very easy, like musically, but then if you have shit like this thing, accidental, key change, accidental over there, 4th on the backing vocal, key change right there, like literally 3 key changes and like 4 accidentals just in that one small snippet. Like Eastern vocals, even for songs that you would think are easy, like Bokura no Ai Kotoba, like this song, even though it's like, oh yeah, it's only the white keys, right? See, the lead vocals are in the white keys, but then the chords borrow more than just A minor. It borrows from like a whole bunch of different keys. See, like backing vocal right here. Like literally, like all that's changed. Yeah, Shoop fixed it. I don't fully agree with how Shoop, what Shoop, like what he. I don't fully agree with how he handled the intervals, but for its time, it was amazing. See, like, what I could do is I could, like, take a filter effect. Where's free filter? Yeah, so like I could literally just, if I cap it off at 16,000, any frequency above 16,000 hertz, I cannot hear it. My ears are actually a lot older than what my age actually is. Well, I don't know, like I could probably like do that better, but like if I do that, then it just betrays the expectation of the listener. And as much as I think people should leave their expectations at the door when it comes to listening to a mashup, they still bring it within the bring it to their listening experience. And then some things that might be justified, completely justified musically, in language and everything, like it could be justified entirely, but it'll still sound weird because they bring their expectations to it, which is why I left Tico mode unpitched, because that mashup's off key, but if I were to make it in key, it would sound weird to the masses because they're more familiar with how like the original vocals are structured. Humans can't hear them either. Humans can hear a good range. Some people with really good ears can hear up to 18,000 or 20,000 even. I think 20,000 is when you're really young. 18,000 is like if you can hold on to 18. I think most people my age can hear up to 17 or 18,000, but I can only hear up to 16,000. So that makes kind of balancing the high ends very difficult for me. But whatever. Yeah, and there are certain sounds that'll hit my ear in a way that I can't get behind. Like when it comes to like white noise or like sweepers and stuff like that, certain frequencies will hit my ear in a very wrong way. And even though it'll sound normal to a lot of people, it'll just I just can't get over it. Anyways, so I'm struggling with that. I want something with energy, and I want a song with energy from a series that a lot of people know. I know I said, you know, don't mix for the sake of like a series, mix for the sake of music, but in a case like this where it needs to make an impact, I think it needs to take something that people already know or familiar with or is musically really good and make it even better, hopefully. I wanted to do like a Renai circulation mashup to end all Renai circulation mashups, but at the same time, it's the vocals don't fill out enough of the kind of frequency range that I would have hoped. Thanks, Devin Riggins, for liking my tweet. You know Happy Kuru Kuru? No, I'm open to suggestions though, so let's look at that right now. Happy Kuru Kuru. J-pop. I'm so happy. Yeah. Oh, what? That's wacky. Oh, that was really nice. Oh, key change too. If you're gonna do that, then you gotta find what song people know, what song hasn't been done before, and the combination. Yeah, and that's where the difficulty comes in. Because even if I were to find the combination now, because I'm getting custom artwork for whatever mashup, like my next mashup, like I will not upload anything else unless it is the collaboration. Because I've reached a point in my life as a mashup artist where I'm getting sick and tired of everything, and I want something to be the best. I want this next one to be the best that it can be. And yeah, I just gotta find out, like, but of course musically I have to have some kind of connection with it prior, because looking back at my channel, I've noticed that every song that I've mixed with has been from a series that I've watched, with the exception of Okami Shoujo. But yeah, like it's kind of tricky with that stuff. Your favorite is Hanbunko Hanabi. Yeah, you know me, uses these drums a lot. Yeah, that's cool. There was one mashup that was so good. Like when it comes to, like, a mashup has to be really good for me to like include it on a CD that I play in my car. And there was this person who literally made one mashup and then pieced out for like forever. Just came by, dropped an amazing mashup, and just left. Let me try to show it to you guys now, and I'm gonna let it play in the background while I use the washroom. Like, I friggin' love this mashup so much. And the fact that this person got such a good mashup on their first try is ridiculous. Hold on. I don't even know where... Ah, here it is. This is a fantastic mashup. I'll just let this play so y'all can listen to it. I'll be back. の女の子晩のご飯はなんだろなお家から出てまた明日ねさあこれさおやさせ Like, it pisses me off so much that a dude with 17 followers who no one knows about comes in, his first mashup is friggin' amazing, and then he just leaves for forever. Like, I have no idea. There's these people that just show up randomly and just come out with like such amazing shit. Like, this guy only has 500 plays and I'm the only person commenting on this. 12 likes. And it's just like, man, sounds like something you would make. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Just because of the, there's a certain kind of electronic music that you mix with John, and I think this is right up your alley. But yeah, if someone were to like come toe to toe with me and be like, yo, I have a Mitsubishi Colors mashup that'll rival yours, honestly, I would pretty much just be like, you know, fuck it, sure, you win. Because, man, this is just, like, it might not be the most difficult mashup, because in reality, this mashup is very simple. But the way that it just works and resolves, and just all the sounds, they just fit perfectly in place. Here, post OSTs. Yeah, like, this guy, he just fucking just killed it on this one. And that pisses me off. Because if I found a combination like that, honestly, this would probably make the main channel. Actually, yeah, this would definitely make the main channel. Like, if I come across this combination, this would have made it to my main channel. And I don't see that very often. Okay. We went to 2015. Let's go to 2016. I found that a lot of the anime that I was mixing came from the 2014 era, so that's kind of why I was looking for the more 2014 stuff. Okay, top anime openings of 2016. And then I'll go to the ending themes. And... you know, I'm tired of the challenge of mixing Japanese music, and specifically anime music, but the reward, the payoff is worth it. Just very, very long periods of drought of months and months. I actually had a, what do you call it, what's that anime that was really popular with them changing bodies? Ah, shit. What was it? It's the one that came out that everyone loved. It was where the dude and the girl changed bodies, and they have to save like a town from a meteor. It was super popular. Shit. Anime with switching bodies. Only 1 second and I have chills. Switching anime with switching bodies movie. Your Name, that's what it was. Thanks, John. Yeah, I you know, if it wasn't for copyright, I would have had a Your Name mashup. And I would have taken the piano from one of the soundtracks from the movie and meshed it with Logic's 1-800 song.
I've been on a low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. Who can relate? I've been on a low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. I want you to be alive. I want you to be alive. You don't gotta die today. You don't gotta die. I want you to be alive. I want you to be alive. You don't gotta die. Now let me tell you why.
So the piano comes from this. Like I would have went full freak mode with the piano. Like this was just a concept, and it got blocked immediately.
I want you to be alive. You don't gotta die today. You don't gotta.
And then I don't know what this is.
Elevation. Get 'em in a trance. Colors intertwined with the power of the dance. Poetry, emotion.
Oh, this is with the rap. Like I used that. So I tried to bypass the 1-800 song because the 1-800 song is like the source of all the copyright because Logic apparently has like some insane copyright. So I tried to get one with like this.
Got 'em in the stand, so you know that the divine designs when the luster fades. Will you be the legend or the distant memory? Praised by your legend or a waste of energy. When they reminisce over you, will they front or give you your dues when the luster fades? Will you make your mark or be written out of history? Stimulate thought or become an and
See, I think this works nicely. And I was gonna like have a hook like this. Like I was gonna make like this as like a hook.
When the luster fades, will you be the legend or the distant memory? Praised by your legend or a waste of energy.
Hold on, we gotta bring this to 100 beats per minute, so that it's kind of more similar to the what do you call it? There's another song by by a rapper, and he used this song as a hook.
On blanks whenever your name's mentioned. Hot today, tomorrow you're cold and lonely. Tell me where will these songs be when the luster fades? Will you be the legend or the distant memory? Praised by your legend or the waste of energy. When they reminisce over you, will they front or give you your dues when the luster fades? Will you make your mark or be written out?
Yeah, so I can't remember what song it was, but it had this was the hook.
If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song.
So essentially I would take that a cappella and throw it in the Logic thing, like
Songs be when the luster fades. Will you be the legend or a distant memory? Praised by your legend or a waste of today, tomorrow you're cold and lonely. Tell me where will these songs be when the luster fades? Will you be the legend or a distant memory? Praised by your legend or a waste of energy. When they reminisce over you, will they front or give you your dues when the luster fades?
actually I did have a project file for this. Screw it, let's open it up. Alright, what's going on in the West? Puyo. Sorry, Zach. I'm actually, you know what? Is it time that... You know what? Okay, yeah. Let's do it, Zach. Zach's been talking mad smack about how he can beat me in Puyo Tetris. So I'm going to carry the live stream over to my phone. And we're going to play Puyo Tetris. And we're going to stream it. Thanks for dropping in on the stream. I'm going to be battling Zach in Puyo Tetris live. I'll be back soon.